The standard has been simply outrageous. Both these guys averaging over a ton. Phil 103, Michael 101, 23 180s. Some iffy doubling. That is what's made it such a great match.
85.
Oh, remember, Michael van Gerwen is one break and throw up. Should Phil Taylor break back, he would hold the aces. Having won the bullseye in the practice room to give him first throw in the match. Got to find a break first.
100.
Good last start. Quality covering.
Oh yes, to leave 136 if he can fill it up.
140.
Well, that Phil Taylor, 24th score of 140 plus. In addition to the 180s, Van Gerwen only 9.
99.
Phil has reached that point where he knows that a mistake at any moment could be absolutely crucial. Your opponent's, what, 3 legs away, and you have a chance to lay down a marker and possibly break. A 140 would have so helped Phil there, would have made this a bit more difficult. That leaves bullseye.
63. Going wild, 160.
Well, way back when, in the 10th leg, Van Gerwen missed darts at double and Phil Taylor went out on 106. Can he get out on 116 to level this match? No. No, and never up, never in.
100. Like where it was, 25.
Single 9. Double 8. Takes his time, steadies himself. That is a quality dart, that really is. The second dart wasn't even a marker, but the third thrown so well. As Phil shakes his head.
Is it 11 180s Phil Taylor, but it's not going to count for much at the moment, I'm afraid. He scored brilliantly, but the doubles have deserted him at key times. And Van Gerwen's 13th 180 is unlucky for Taylor.
Phil needs 2 trebles. 1 isn't enough.
140.
Under pressure. Brilliant shooting.
Oh, brilliant shooting indeed.
140.
He wasn't a mile away from leaving a 9-dart attempt at 141, was he?
Well, Phil may want to switch, but he can't unless it's for a 51.
55.
Or a 57, actually. Sorry, I thought it was on 206.
105.
What a great leg of darts. It really is against the throw for Michael van Gerwen. If he wins this, he will be throwing for the Grand Slam Championship. Feels looking a bit flat now, isn't it?
140. Like where it was, 76.
To go within 1 leg. Choice. Tops. Misses again. He would not like to take that double top home with him. It has not been kind. Full double 8 here, Phil Taylor.
This will give him a lift. The last 6 darts have looked a bit tired. 9. Double 16. Can he nail it?
50. Like we require 40.
1 out of 12 on tops for Van Gerwen. Can double 10 bail him out? No! No! No!
We require 16.
You wouldn't believe what you're watching, but you are watching it.
It just shows you how difficult winning is. Michael van Gerwen has won everything in the game apart from this magnificent title. squandered a chance.
Well, the 2013 World Championship win when Taylor beat Van Gerwen was surely his greatest victory ever, as he dug himself out of a huge hole at 4 sets to 2 down.
98.
This would rank alongside it, in my opinion.
He started off the previous leg 180, 140. What a magnificent game. Oh.
97.
Phil Taylor needs a 140 or 180, maybe switching away. Should switch away.
97.
Well, should have switched away, Phil. With Phil not on a finish, should go 48 to leave double 8. Well, that leaves 43.
49.
Well, he rushed that. That's 35 left. That's an error.
Well, he tied himself up in the knots, and now he's coming back. He should have had 3 at a double here. He's coming back with 2. Will it matter? Double 16, and he's within 1. He's within 1 leg now of claiming the crown he craves. The Grand Slam crown. Phil Taylor must win 3 straight legs. What a match this is.
It's 3 straight legs, Rod, but one break of throw. That's what Phil's got to be telling himself.
58.
Michael Van Gerwen has been the star of the show. Since day one, his performances have been absolutely magnificent. And if he was to take this leg, he would have the full set. He would have won everything the PDC has to offer in the way of majors. What an achievement.
60.
At the age of 26.
Yeah. Ludicrous.
But Phil Taylor's performance tonight,
140.
I think you can clearly say he is far from finished. The World Championship just around the corner. What we've learnt is that you cannot write this man off. You cannot dismiss him as he looks for a 17th world crown.
57.
95.
Michael Van Gerwen won his semi-final with a finish of 170. Can Michael Van Gerwen win the match and the final with a finish of 170?
170.
No, just a setup. Oh, and what a setup too from MVG.
He will be looking to apply oodles of pressure. And he has! But he's got to rely on Michael Van Gerwen. Missing. Double 18.
And Michael Van Gerwen proves he is the best player currently on planet dance by defeating the greatest player of all time to claim the Grand Slam for the very first time in his career. That makes it a full set of titles for MVG.
There is Daphne, she must be so happy. As Phil takes out his... Now we can hear what you're saying, Phil. Well, and a word for Phil Taylor here. He's been beaten by the world #1. Phil will remain the world #3. And he says good dance, ladies and gents. 55-year-old shows that he's still got what it takes. But Michael Van Gerwen, he has won everything, and I mean absolutely everything, with inside the PDC. Let's go to John McDonald for the presentation.
Corporation, Mr. Dave Rigg, and the International Sports Marketing Director of Singapore, our title sponsor, Jataron Himatongkong. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up receiving £50,000 and the trophy, and it goes to the one, the only, Phil Taylor! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for, as we present your winner, receiving £100,000, the magnificent trophy, and for the very first time in his career, he's crowned the Singapore Grand Slam Champion 2015, Mighty Michael.
Let's have a word with Michael van Gerwen as he celebrates winning the Grand Slam of darts for the very first time. Many congratulations, Michael. Tell us what it means to you to win this title.
It means a lot to me. Now I won all the majors once minimum, and I'm really glad with that. I never won this trophy before, and to beat Phil here in the final, that's really an honor for me. He didn't play his best game. He could be in front easier, but if you don't take your chances, I take them, and that's how the game goes. And when you can go in front, you don't want to give it away. And I'm really glad I took my chances, and he's still a fantastic player, as you can see. And I think he only can blame himself.
It was a tremendously exciting match, and you had to show lots of character because you were 7-3 down. What were you thinking when you were 7-3 behind?
I was playing absolute rubbish. I couldn't find a trap of 20. I don't know what I was doing. But at one point I was finding a little bit of triples and a little bit of good finishing. And Phil Taylor wasn't letting himself down. And if you get the chances, you need to take your opportunity. And that's why I did. And there only can be one winner, and I'm really glad to me.
Towards the end, you managed to hit some big scores when you needed them, and when the doubles came along, you were there. But it was still very close towards the end, wasn't it?
On the end in the game, I missed the doubles, and that's how it goes. Because then you get confidence, you want to keep it going, and I'm really glad I won this trophy. I won every major now, minimum once, and that means a lot to me. And I hope I can play more and more and more in the bigger tournaments.
I think we'll just have a quick word, Phil. Would you mind? It'd be kind of you to come across. Well, thanks, Phil. We appreciate your time coming across. Thank you very much. A tremendous battle, and at one point, you know, you were going well at 7-3, but it was nip and tuck all the way to the end, wasn't it?
I missed too many doubles. I give him chances, and he took them. Fair play to him. I wish he wouldn't jump about again, but he did, and then, you know, fair play to him. But it set him up now for the rest of the year. So looking forward now to Scotland next week, and then Minor the week after. I mean, this game is so great. I mean, he's a phenomenal dart player. He really is, and it's my own fault. I had me chances, you give me chances, and I didn't take them.
The way you played, though, this week showed that you are very much a contender for what you're really after, the 17th World Championship.
Well, I've been a contender for 30 years, so I don't know why anybody ever writes me off, to be honest with you. I know, as you as a commentator can only commentate on what you see. And when you see me playing well, you'll say, Phil's up for it, and when I'm not playing well, you say, well, I've got the ammunition in the bag. Of course I have, and he's got me back up. I'll be honest with you, he has wound me up, and I'm going to come back next week, and I'm going to try even harder, and I'm going to come back and mind that I'm going to try. And the World Championships, I've got a bit of time off. I'm doing nothing towards the World Championships, and I'm going to get ready. I really have. You know, I'm proud I've got to the final, but I'm a bit disappointed I've lost. You know, you ask me a question, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, we appreciate your time, and listen, no one here is foolish enough to write you off for the World Championship. Don't you worry about that.
You can do what you want. You can do what you want.
We thank you for your time, Phil. Much appreciated.